I'm here with my buddy Philip Williams, and I'd like to encourage you to watch the Phil Williams Show, and you can go to patriotinsights.com.
All right. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
It is that time for my response to a tweet. And today's tweet, it seems like a theme here, but anyway, today's tweet says, people will learn the hard way what happens when you come or go against Trump. He is a game changer. People will learn the hard way what happens when you go against Trump. He is a game changer. Wow. You know, it's very, very interesting. You know, when this is what it sounds like when narcissists cry. You know, it's so funny. It is so funny. Here, this is how I'm going to respond to this tweet. I'm looking at what you call a game changer. Let's look at after Ted Cruz has dropped out, after the delegate blocker Kasich dropped out, and let's look at how our so-called presumptive nominee is acting. Let's look at the things that he's saying. You would think now that he's the presumptive nominee, he would kind of change. That's what everybody is, that outside of the never Trump people, because, you know, we're the brilliant ones. We know this guy is not going to change. This is who he is. And I believe the RNC knows it. But anyway, yet I digress. This guy is continuing the same playbook as the presumptive nominee. You would think that he would start saying, you know, let me do this change to a presidential thing he tried to convince us of about a couple months ago. And now his supporters are looking at Donald Trump as a game changer, and we're going to learn the hard way. What does that mean? Learn the hard way. See, when I was younger, or even now that I'm older, somebody said, you're going to learn the hard way. That means that I am going to get hurt before I learn something. The hard way. Or I'm going to become poor in poverty or something like that before I learn. You're going to learn the hard way. So what do you mean by learn the hard way when you go against Trump? Now, what happens when people go against Trump? What classifies as going against Trump? This guy wants to be the commander-in-chief of our military. He wants to be the president of the United States. What does go against Trump mean? Last time I checked, our Constitution made it to where the people can have a dissent against the president, against people in power. What happens when you have a dissent against this dude as a candidate? He classifies that as the excuse that you're allowed to get your ass handed to you by him if you go against him. Let me show you what this brilliant so-called game changer does. To where now I'm going to learn the hard way if we go against this guy. First of all, his brilliant, smart people, they sit in a room, figure out who their enemy is, and they don't start to change the game. They start to change their name. This is what this brilliant wannabe commander-in-chief over our men and women, the negotiator against Russia and China and other nuclear powers. This is what this guy does. He sits in a room and he changes somebody's name and he swears up and down he's doing something brilliant. Look, he's the presumptive nominee, and here's what he's going to do against Hillary. They call her Crooked Hillary. So he comes up with a nickname. He's not a game changer, he's a name changer. And then everybody sits in the room like seals. Oh, yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, Crooked Hillary, that'll work. But why wouldn't it work? It's worked up this far. You guys are ready to give the keys to the nuclear arsenal and the nuclear football to this dude. And the first part of his campaign is, what kind of cool little crooked, what kind of nickname can I give somebody? And drive that point home with my low information voters. And because you're so frustrated with the establishment, you believe this guy can drive America. Let's go down this list. You got Lion Ted, Lion Ted, Lion Ted, Lion Ted, poked out lip, Lion Ted, Lion Ted. Little Marco, Little Marco, Little Marco. Now here's your commander-in-chief now. You got Lazy Ben, Lazy Ben. Ugly Carly, Ugly Carly. You got Low Energy Jeb. Low energy, he's low energy. Yeah, he's low energy. He has no energy. I have energy. Yes, I do. I have all kinds of energy. I'm energy. I am energy. He's low energy. This is gonna be your freaking president. Then you got Pancake Casey. You see how he eats? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Land the plane. It's disgusting. This is gonna be the president of the freaking United States. The leader of the free world. And all his so-called little butt kissers can manage to do is get in a room and figure out what nickname to call his enemy. Another American that disagrees with him. But no, we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn the hard way what happens when you go against Trump. What else? This guy doesn't change. The last time I checked, there are 3 separate but equal branches in government. Paul Ryan comes out and says, I'm not ready to get behind this guy yet because I need to see something and this and that. And then this guy's response is what? Narcissistic name changer. Paul needs to get behind me because I won't get behind his agenda. The last time I checked, see, this is how you know that there's something bigger than Donald Trump as a game changer. You guys are applauding Barack Obama 9.0. Narcissistic dictator wannabe. It is coming out of his mouth now. That Paul Ryan needs to be concerned about Donald Trump supporting his agenda? First of all, Paul Ryan is elected already. Paul Ryan has been elected to the position. You're not there yet, and you're talking this kind of junk? You're sticking your chest out like this, and you're not even there yet. Paul Ryan better support your agenda? Or be happy that you support his agenda? No, the last time I checked, unless I'm wrong, doesn't the president have to submit to Paul Ryan in Congress? Doesn't Congress have to approve you? Unless you're planning on keeping up like Obama, an executive order, go around Congress, make them insignificant because you say so. What are you talking about? This guy is saying he doesn't want somebody negotiating with China where his advisor's whispering in his ear what nickname to call him. Call him can't see too good because his eyes are too squinchy, hang fong. That's what you're gonna come up with? That's your negotiating style? People will do my bidding once I nickname them. Don't come against me, you'll lose. Lion Ted, Lion Ted. Dehydrated Marco. I mean, come on, this is what's gonna be our commander-in-chief. This is where frustration leads? No, this is something bigger than Donald Trump as the game changer. The American people, a nice section of our people, American people, believe this is what needs to lead our country. We are about to elect a freaking dude that acts like a 7th grader to go against Hillary Clinton. She does have blood on her hands. And now she has the coolest nickname that's going to definitely have her lose. Her nickname is important. Crooked Hillary. Donald, first of all, you're not straight enough to call her crooked. You helped her crookedness. And she knows who her helper is. Dude, grow up. Grow up. Man, dude, this is not our game changer. He is the name changer. Because that's what starts any of his non-specific policy, definitely attack winning strategy. He must change your name. So once you become a person that dissents and on his enemy list, what name is he going to call you? Or are you going to be one of those ones that's going to learn the hard way and get your butt whooped because you're going against Trump and he wins? I win. That's what I do. We're going to win again. No. Never Trump. Never Trump. We don't need no name changer. We need the American people to be the game changer. And this is not the good start. Crooked and crookeder. And you can pick which one goes first. I'm Phil Williams. That's my response to a tweet on the Phil Williams Show.